Now there's so much negativity in the world, and when you truly believe in yourself, people see it as arrogance.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
What do you think is the difference of being arrogant and just really believing that it's going to work out for you?
I mean, I think this is a really important question, because I think this fear of being arrogant is actually such an issue, especially in the UK.
Right.
But an arrogant person, like, arrogance is to literally think that you are better than someone else. Okay, that is either something, that is either something you believe or it's not. Okay, if you believe that, then yeah, sure, you're arrogant. But if you're just like in your own zone, in your own lane, like, do you know what? I'm going to do my best. I know I can do it. That is self-belief. And who cares what anyone else thinks? Like, you have to, like, I really champion being able to celebrate ourselves. And that's why I really openly celebrate myself. Like, I'm really able to be like, hey, I'm really proud of this thing I've done. And I don't do it because I'm trying to, like, boast, but actually I'm trying to give people permission to do it too. Like, I want people to know that we can actually say, hey, I did good. Like, I'm really proud of this.
Yes.
Like, we can celebrate ourselves. We can
that comes across.
Have that self-belief. And it's just in the same way that I think you can be kind and have really clear boundaries.
Yes.
You can be both. You can be, like, vulnerable and open, and also be really strong and, you know, empowered. You can be, you know, there's a duality to us, and I think that with too often, especially I think with women to women, we look at confident girls, and I do speak about this in the book, but because we're envious of that confidence, we pass it as judgment, and we say, oh, she's so arrogant. And then that feeds into our subconscious. We think, oh my God, if I'm confident, that makes me arrogant, or people think I'm arrogant, I'm then unlikable. And it's something that I have really had to force myself to step out of that belief system.
I feel like that was setting boundaries. I feel that when I set boundaries and I'm firm, people are going to think I'm a bitch, and they're going to think I'm too rigid. But now I'm just like, you know, you have one life.
Yeah.
I'm going to die, and no one's going to remember me. Like, I'm not that important. Even if I'm the president, no, seriously, even if I'm, like, Mahatma Gandhi, I love him, and he was an amazing character in life, but do people talk about the intricacies of what he was like every single day?
Yeah.
So, you know, the way you are and the way you want to live your life is truly about you.
100%.
And so there are going to be people that don't like you.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm, like, such a people pleaser. And I feel like if people don't like me, I'm like, oh my God, there's something wrong with me. You know, it's because of this, or my hair didn't look nice, or they didn't like my jacket, and so I'm a terrible dresser. You know, whatever it is. It's like everything about you can critique yourself.
Totally.
Or you can just look at yourself and be like, you're amazing.
Yeah.
And you can have that self-love and that self-power.
I always look at, like, my Wade said this to me once. He was like, look at all the people that you love and admire. Okay, he was like, take anyone, take Tony Robbins. Okay, I love him. I think he's fab.
So great.
Right? He's like, 50% of people do not like Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
They think he's really annoying.
Yeah.
They think he's this and this. But the other 50% absolutely love him. Anybody on this planet is equally loved and liked and unliked at the same time.
So true.
And I think that for me was really, you know, when I had this such need, I wanted everyone to like me, and I was like, no, I'm just going to be me. There are going to be people that like me, and there are going to be people that think I'm just so annoying, and that maybe they will call me arrogant behind my back because they don't know me or whatever, and I'm just going to be okay with that. And I think for all of us, if we can just be okay with that, it's really liberating.
I saw this reel the other day, and it was just like, you know, if you're worried about people thinking that you're cringy, don't worry.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Someone's always going to think you're cringy or you're annoying or you talk about something too much. Like, my feed is full of my podcast, and the other day I was like, should I stop uploading it so much? And I was like, no.
Good.
I love it.
That.
Like, why? Like, there's some people who message me and like, your podcast has helped me so much. And then there's others who just like don't like my content, and I'm just like, stop following me. Just like, why are you following me?